FHA, welcome to the first FNF. That's Fattyhacker Army. Welcome to the Fatty and Friends podcast. Today I'm joined by...
Ritwik, that's me.
I thought you did want your name attached to it.
Bro, what am I fucking supposed to say? No, we can have my name in it.
Okay,
can have my name in
swear
it.
this early too. You can swear.
Oh
it's
shit.
gotta be chill.
Okay.
It's gotta be like
no
past
swearing.
the point anyone would make it.
I can say my name. Don't say my full name.
Okay.
But I can say my name. Okay.
And,
Are we starting or what?
And
Also, too many corporate
and
fucking.
exactly where do you live? Full address? Just part of the.
Washington D.C.
Okay.
Basically, fucking next to the Pentagon.
Okay. All right. We're gonna be talking.
Okay, too many
about
acronyms, by the way.
Video games. We're gonna be talking about.
Wait. So we're not cutting any of that?
No. Everything is in so far.
Okay.
Video games, movies, shows, games industry.
No shows. I stopped watching shows.
Okay.
No
yeah.
shows.
So I don't know why I said that. I don't have any shows listed.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start with a fun one. Something I saw a bit on Twitter that people were arguing about is whether or not
X.
Okay, I'm not gonna call it that. Is that Is that too political? That's where I.
Yes, it is.
Stance.
Just call it X, bro. It's been like 7 years. Just call it
I'm
X.
not-
It's okay.
Okay.
Bro.
Anyways, do people need to play games to be the fan? I saw specifically around Persona, there was like a discussion about like how it's the most LARPed game. Like Persona fans will do anything but play the game. Lol,
Yeah, I
like,
see.
that sort of thing. And I saw people were pushing back, talking about accessibility. Like you need to be rich, and it's like saying that you need to play the games to be a fan is classist. What do you think about that? Do you think you have to play the game to be a fan? Can you be a fan if you just like watch Let's Plays and consume media?
100%.
Okay, really?
100%. Like you can be a fan. I think.
But you're gonna view them with
Like
the same
in a-
validity? Like if they have an opinion on the game-
No. Like if somebody spent 2 hours playing like fucking 4 Persona games, and like we're talking about Persona, what we want from Persona 6 and a wish list and like, you know, in-depth conversation about Atlas and the fucking history of Persona. A person who has like played all the games has like, and it's just a different level of commitment. Some people can't do it, but that doesn't mean you can't be a fan. I'm a surface level fan of a lot of things, but I'm not gonna like try to be the authoritative, you know, opinion on those types of things. But I think it's completely okay to be a fan. Like I am kind of a surface level fan of like the FromSoft games. Like I am not good enough to beat those games, but I enjoy the design. I enjoy the intent. I enjoy the lack of hand holding. The you know, all those things that those games are good for. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you know, this is my ranking of fucking the Dark Souls 3 is better than, but like I don't know. I enjoyed watching them.
How much of them have you played? Like when you say you've played them but you're not good enough.
I've played many of them like 20 hours, and then I just hit a wall, and I just like I played Bloodborne 24 hours. Elden Ring I have a lot of time in. I played other like non-FromSoft Souls-like games. Like I played Neo. Neo actually is probably the one I got the farthest in.
I feel like that's fair that you have the differentiation. Like there's tiers to it. Like okay,
Yeah.
I'm a fan, but as long as I'm honest about it. But I think as long as people can be like, I'm not as like my opinions aren't as valid, and I can't stake as strong of a position on like.
It also depends on the conversation. Like there's things you can have. Like I think if you like watch a Let's Play of something like The Last of Us, and I think your opinion on the story and the cinematic presentation and the writing, I think is just as valid as someone who played the game, right? But if you're talking about how it felt to play the game and level design and I mean, the different mechanics with the upgrades and all these like more experiential things, I think then it becomes a little bit less valid is the wrong word. I think it's just I don't think you have the same level of like experience with it.
I think you can get closer with like pure story games if you're trying to judge on the merits of the story, but Last of Us specifically as an example is one where I will say
Yeah, no,
I feel
actually,
like
I agree.
The
I agree.
amount of people who were like, the story in Last of Us 2 sucks, and I go, oh man, like when did you play it? And they
Did
go,
you play
well,
it?
I
Never,
watched
yeah.
I watched PewDiePie's I watched Tyler Williams' Let's Play in fragments, and it's
Terrible
like,
example.
okay, if you're watching a person who is actively giving their input with a chat flying by of everyone like snarking the game, and you watch
Yep.
parts
Terrible.
of it, you are not allowed to have an opinion on that game story. I'm sorry, because like
I agree.
it's like a intimate, nuanced game with like a slow burn philosophical message on morality. Like you cannot appreciate that unless you're playing it by yourself over 20 hours.
Okay, you said you can't have an opinion. I think you can have an opinion. I just don't think it's as valid as someone, or again, valid is the wrong word. But I don't think it holds as much weight as somebody who went through it.
Yeah, I feel like
I think you can have an opinion. Like if
that though, like you should be like, I haven't played the game, but so I can know like, oh, okay, I'm not going to take what you're saying as seriously.
100%. It's like when people write reviews or have like video reviews, they'll be like, oh, the copy was provided, or like, oh, I didn't finish the game, or oh, this is how much time I was able to put into the game, or something like that. Yeah, The Last was a bad example, but I guess maybe something like The Walking Dead or something, maybe.
No, I want Telltale type things.
Yeah, like The Quarry or something, right? Like, or like one of those Until Dawn type. Until Dawn 2, not to spoil our next few topics, anyways.
I am, like, I don't know if I'm even excited for that.
Real? Wait, were you not in like the Until Dawn?
I played it.
Camp?
I played it. I guess it's kind of unique because there's not a lot of games like that. It's like fun-ish to go through. It's just so cheesy though. I just don't. To me, it gave me no more value than watching like a silly horror movie. That I don't mind it. It was fun to play, but I'm not in a rush to be like, oh man, if you haven't played Until Dawn, like, what are you doing? It's a can't miss. Like, I
just think it's such a good, like, they know exactly what they're doing, and it's such a social game. Like, it's so fun to bring up when you have someone over, and it's just like, dude, let's just play the sequence and fight over decisions. And it's just, I don't know, the mystery of it, and I don't know, it was campy, and it was just like a nice, I don't know, feel like I haven't. The Quarry is probably the one that got closest to that since like whatever 2016 or whatever.
I have not even played The Quarry. What is that?
It's the same type of game. I don't even. It might be from the same people.
Oh, it looks like Telltale art, kind of.
Supermassive, yeah. So it's the same. It's literally the same people.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. It's good. It's $6 on Steam right now.
Oh yeah, well,
it was like 6 hours
for Steam sale, big summer sale.
Yes. What did I get? Let me see. Oh, I got Mouse PI. I just bought some of the games that I was gonna play to like in the next couple of months, anyways. That are on my backlog. Someone on my friends list is playing Fallout 4. Jesus Christ. Wake up, brother. It's not 2015.
Wow. I feel like when you see people doing that, it's like the most heavily modded thing ever. Like
It must be.
I was just talking to a friend who's put like 80 hours into Witcher 3 in the past 2 weeks. And I was like, man, I was like, how's it hold up? He was like, oh, it's not good. But like, I'm playing with like 6 mods to make the combat system completely overhauled to feel like it's a different game. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. And like just getting ready for the new DLC.
I don't know about it not holding up. I don't know. I don't agree or disagree with that. I don't know. But
I think
the mods,
to be fair,
agree with.
I don't think it's that the whole game doesn't hold up. Like there's a reason he's playing it. It's because like parts of it are still fantastic. I think specifically like the combat, I think timelessly nails the player fantasy of being a Witcher.
Yeah.
But it's floaty. It's like I think we've come to appreciate like a bit more weight and tactile nature to our combat systems 12 years later or whatever. Not that every new game is better than it, but
that reminds me also, like, I didn't love the combat in Cyberpunk either. I think I grew to love it a little bit more after like fucking 140 hours, but I don't. Yeah, I think they got to figure that out.
Have you played since Wings of Liberty?
You mean Phantom Liberty?
Phantom
Yes, I
Liberty.
played that when it came out. Yeah.
Okay.
I played the whole game again.
Okay. Did it change the combat a bunch? Because I played at launch and I never played again.
Oh, you've played it? You've never played post-launch Cyberpunk?
So, because I beat the whole game at
You
launch
haven't
and loved it.
Okay, great. Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
If you're someone who played it and didn't love it at launch, it's a completely different game. I think.
Yeah,
the systems are overall like the visuals are better somehow. Like it's
because I played
real
at the time on like a high-end PC. So when everyone was like talking about, I experienced one bug in my playthrough, and to me, I was just like, good story, looks beautiful, good amount of build diversity. Oh, I'm a net runner. Oh, now I'm going samurai build. I was like, I can definitely see like some
so fun
game design issues, but I was like, this is delivering what I wanted. Like the open world is insane. There's fun little side quests that are like deep and meaningful, cool romance options and things like that. Like I was happy with it, but I am like, I've just had the expansion in my wish list since it came out because I want an excuse to just go back and play it,
dude. Okay, so here's the thing. This might change because I'm planning to do a replay of The Witcher 3 before the DLC comes out.
Damn, bold.
No, it's not, dude. Witcher 3 is people think it's longer than it is. It's not that long. You could get through it in like 60 hours if you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Well, 60 is not bad nowadays. Like, every game is 20 hours anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, so again, I might change this when I replay Witcher 3, but I think right now I like Cyberpunk 2077 full expansion, post updates, everything. I like that more than The Witcher 3.
I mean, I would hope so, just because they've had more like time and effort into it.
But I feel like Cyberpunk does not get the love it deserves, and it's just and they fumbled it 100% in the launch. But it's like, come on, guys! Like when once they fixed it, come on, like we gotta go back.
Yeah, I do feel like that is unfortunate, and I hope they land Witcher 4 to be like fantastic. I mean, I have to imagine they've learned their lesson. Like,
yes.
How could you deliver an experience like that again?
Yeah, the only thing that gives me pause for Witcher 4 is fucking Unreal. Like,
chill.
It's just no, man.
I think it's
dude.
such a like red herring for issues because I feel like so many games release in Unreal that do look great and run well, and when that happens, people just don't say anything. And then
what was the last one?
On the spot, I'm gonna have to. I feel like I saw a release recently that they were like talking about like, oh, we've used UE5 for so long that like we were able to have it run well, and people were like, oh, this actually does run well. But when it runs poorly, it's like, yeah, it's the most popular game engine and it's not a proprietary engine, which means that the studio can't like specialize into it. And yeah, some of them aren't great at using it performantly, and that happens. But I think it's unfair to blame the engine itself. Like, yeah, I feel like it's a dev problem if your game doesn't run well, because there are games that run well in Unreal.
Okay, here's a list of Unreal Engine 5 games on IGN. Okay, here we go. Sorted by release date. Directive 8020. I don't know if you saw the gameplay for this. It looks like an Unreal game. No offense. Arc Raiders. Okay, Arc Raiders. Was it
okay?
good?
Okay, yeah. Those games, Arc Raiders and the Finals, both have phenomenal performance. Do they not? I feel like I actually have such a.
I didn't play Arc Raiders. I played very little Finals.
I have a super biased view on this just because my PC is so good that I feel like every time I see people like complain about performance, I'm like,
no,
okay,
but when it's bad, it doesn't matter how good your PC is because it has the shader compilation thing where every time you load into a new area, it just there's a hitch and it's just a frame time issue.
Satisfactory.
Never played it. Okay, I mean, but how old is that though? Okay, we can't fucking say Fortnite. They make the engine for the game.
Yeah, but
we can't say that.
Okay, they make the engine for the game.
Okay, Stalker 2, that was a big one. And when it came out, watch the Digital Foundry video. They had issues. Oh, I'm not saying. Okay, I'm saying it's spotty. Like, I'm not saying it can't be good, but I'm saying it's spotty, and I know they're working directly with Epic, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But I just hope they don't go overboard with all these new fucking features and all these things. Like, let's focus on the game. Okay, let's not make it a tech demo for a fucking PS6.
First game with nanite foliage. We'll see. See how that goes.
I feel like by the time it comes out, something else will have already had it.
Yeah, actually, true.
No?
Probably be several more years. Man, the release cycles of games, it's so crazy. I saw
Brutal.
a screenshot that actually made me feel ancient. It was it showed GTA 5 launch, then after that, the launch of Destiny 1. Destiny dead. So what, like 11 years later, then the launch of GTA 6. The entire franchise of my most played game of all time.
Hey, there could only be
Over
one,
a
man.
decade happened between the release of 2 titles of GTA. It's like, what are... That's insane.
Okay, to be fair, GTA is the worst, the most extreme example of that, right?
It's the exception, but like even I was looking at Naughty Dog's release timeline, and it was
Again, come on.
Yeah,
You're picking the 2 most detail-oriented, like most meticulously crafted studios. Also,
it's fair, but
they've been working. 2018 was Red Dead 2. It's okay. Only is a bad, like, crazy word, but like 8 years for a GTA is in this age is not that crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, like
CDPR took 5 years plus for Cyberpunk.
Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and Last of Us 2 years apart. Bang, 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 bang.
Crazy.
And then 3
What a
years
run,
later, Uncharted 4. That's unbelievable.
Crazy run. Underrated run. I think that's the best 5-game run of any studio ever.
It's pretty, and now here we are, 6 years later since Last of Us Part 2. We don't even have a trailer for Intergalactic.
We have a trailer. Oh, you mean since announced?
Like, well, it was kind of like a teaser trailer. I feel like we didn't even I don't even really know what the gameplay looks like unless I misremember.
I think we'll see something next SGF, and I think it'll come out the year after, like early March. That's my prediction.
I hope so. I'm always so curious. I'm like fascinated by the idea of game studios and their identity, because the studio's like talent and pedigree is just the sum of its people, and behind the scenes the people are just changing
all the time.
So it's like you never know if the true talent and people that you appreciated and directed a title that you love are at a different studio that you isn't on your radar. Like the art director left after Last of Us 2. Like, so how are they gonna hold themselves to that standard? Obviously, it's like hopefully much more ingrained in the company, but yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it's similar to like people bring it up for Bungie all the time, right? Like, oh, you guys keep saying Halo, but the people who made Halo have all left. Like, it's like the ship of Theseus or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the culture thing, I think, is more. I mean, we face a similar thing in the company we work at, right? Like, it can be, but it's just a balance of like how much top-down driven is it versus how much does it get diluted by the new people that come in. It's tough, and I mean, I've definitely seen. There's definitely been some studios that I can sense like, oh, there's a loss of identity there.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to put Bungie under the bus there because I don't think it's been that bad for that, but like definitely like Halo 2, Halo 3 to. I mean, I love Marathon, but like, anyways, enough about.
Well, I mean, that was also one of our other things. The layoffs for Bungie. Brutal.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, very sad and frustrating that, like, they swung, like, a cut above what they were capable of doing with, like, all the spinning off incubation projects. Like, I wanted Destiny to just be my AAA Warframe forever. Like, and get the love and attention it deserves and a good new player experience. And it seemed like they just split up all their best people onto a bunch of different projects, ran out of money, got themselves acquired to try to save the ship, spun off well, to be fair, Marathon, I like blame on gamers. I don't know if that's fair at this point, but I feel like
But
there's
what's the blame though? What are you blaming?
there's a
Like what?
I think there's like this collective hive mind hatred of wanting to see games fail and like a sick satisfaction from it. And I think that when a game releases a trailer and everyone is calling it Concord 2 from or sorry, they were
Yeah,
calling it
brutal.
Concord
I
2.
mean,
They were calling it Concord 3 because they called Highguard Concord 2.
hi.
And like, which is another one that it's like people were just unrelentingly brutal to that game.
Yeah.
It's and the context of how it could have released. Like, I am still convinced that if Highguard did shadow drop on like a Wednesday, it would have done better.
Maybe for a little bit, but I think in the long term it would have been the same. And that's why also I'm not like, I think if a game is good enough, I think it survives on its merit. I think Marathon is incredible. I think the genre they picked is just unfortunately not accessible enough. Like, and how difficult the game actually is and how challenging. Like, it was to ever think that this game was gonna be like Fortnite seems crazy, but like anything that would like be able to run the studio on its own in terms of like making its money back. I think it's crazy that they picked the genre that they did and the level of inaccessibility that the design of the game presents.
You think they you think if they did choose to stick with Extraction no matter what, because I mean we're coming hot off the heels of Arc Raiders being like the biggest, most popular, like one multiplayer game of the year last year, being an extraction shooter, but they kind of
but I
as casual as humanly possible.
Exactly. I haven't played Arc Raiders. I've watched like some streams. I don't really know what the game is about, but whenever people talk about Arc Raiders compared to Marathon, they say like it's baby's first. Arc Raiders is like baby's first extraction shooter, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I've heard. And I think that's part of it. And but because the design of Marathon is just like, if you're bad, you're not gonna have fun. Like, and if you're looking for PvE, like I don't know how much PvP there is in Arc Raiders, but all the clips I see is always like people like talking to each other and like, you know.
That was the beginning. It definitely got more. It's like one of the. That's to me the only. I don't love extraction shooters just because my brain was like shaped on looter shooters so much that the idea of like losing progress is like really odd and an unsatisfying loop to me. But the redeeming factor that does pull me to them is just the social like psychology of. Are people going to trust me? Can I trick them? Are they going to trick me? Like, there's one guy running around the map, like blasting rap music over his microphone. Like that stuff just kills me. It's the unique moments, but it's very interesting that it's kind of like in real life that even though like 999 out of 1,000 people aren't going to like rob you in the middle of the night, when you walk late at night, you still are like a little bit paranoid of every person you pass because you're like, maybe someone's gonna, and it's like you live your whole life a little bit like more on edge because of the 1%. And that's kind of how it worked in the video game, where at the beginning you have a higher chance of only ever having positive interactions, but then you have one negative interaction and then you're like, well, maybe I just shoot first and not take the risk. And then someone's a victim of you. And then 6 months later, everyone's shooting first, which I think is so funny how it's like the developers didn't push a single update, or like obviously they did other things, but like not one that would encourage or discourage that behavior, and yet like the landscape of the community changes so much.
Yeah, really cool.
And it was neat just seeing like the audience that it clearly attracted, because people were so salty. Well, bro, why are you killing me? I'm just trying to collect my quest. Like, brother, you're playing a PvP game. Like, what are you really gonna get that mad at someone for shooting you to take your loot? Like, come on.
But yeah, in my opinion, they did as well as they could have with Marathon. I just think there were other failures in the company that just caused the demise of. And I also don't like when the Destiny fans are coming out. I'm a Destiny fan myself, but when they're coming out and saying like, "Oh, we won't support Marathon,"
I don't
and all these things, it's like, if you want a Destiny 3, supporting Marathon is the best thing you can do. By the way, I'm not saying Destiny 3 is a thing or like, but your best shot at it's not not supporting their only game, and like, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So unless you just want the studio to die, not supporting Marathon is not the way to get a Destiny 3.
It is super bizarre, the like player spike, where I swear like Marathon's like what 15k a day, not to chart watch too hard here, but and Destiny's been hitting like 100k like consistently peaked each week, which is like the highest it's been in 2 years. And I have friends who haven't played the game in 4 years who are like, I got to get on Iron Banner to get a God Roll Fellwinter. And it actually doesn't make sense to me, because I feel like I don't know if it's the best way to enjoy a game, but part of what's always motivating me to grind is I want to be ready for the next expansion. Like, I grind for the raid, and then it's like,
exactly.
Why do I want to get up my power up? Why do I want to get the expansion? Because it's what's next. Now
it's over. Yeah.
I don't feel that. Like, why would I max my power level, especially when they have
for
mechanics where everyone goes up to the one highest guy? Like, it doesn't matter. But people are now kind of like, well, now that it's dead and I know I don't have the pressure, like, I guess I'll just go have fun on Destiny because I like it. But I wish they showed up the past few years and bought the expansions. We wouldn't be in this situation.
Also, this is going to be short-lived. I mean, people are going to forget in like a month. It's just, this is like a celebration, right? It's like a funeral.
Yeah. You can't really stick around a live service game that isn't getting updates for too long. It's really a weird concept to also see like the content creators putting out like, this will now be the best meta subclass build forever. It's like, it's so bizarre, because I made YouTube videos in the past, and they're like still some of my highest viewed Destiny YouTube videos. And it's funny looking back and be like, every single piece of information, this is completely useless.
How long do you think they keep the servers up? I know they've said they're not going to take it up, but
I don't want to think about it, man. I mean,
but why though? Like, I mean, when was the last? I mean, I don't care. Like, it's also with our lives, like, it's just tough to play the game like that. And also on the other hand, like, we had a good ride. Like, I mean, it was good. You know, like, it's time. It's time, and
I still love the
I don't. It doesn't really.
As a contained experience. That's the one thing I'm happy to do. Like, I also haven't played in like a year and a half, 2 years. But I had friends like get back on and be like, dude, want to run a raid? But they were like, can you help me with this exotic quest? I was like, I got to draw some boundaries. Like, I will raid and I will do nothing else, because the raids are fun in and of themselves. But I'm not grinding. Like, you can't get me to do that anymore. I don't know how we got to that off of Steam Summer Sale. But I wanted to jump in and say, unfortunately, I know you told me not to do this, but the trigger has been pulled. I got both Final Fantasy Rebirth and Remake.
My God, dude. You're crazy. You got 16 as well, right? Or no?
No.
You're God, man.
Is that a throw?
It's a massive throw, dude. It's like, I don't have words, dude. Like, I look, I'm not gonna sit here and say they're bad games.
Remake is like
no,
25 hours.
Shut. Yeah. Remake is 25 hours. How long is Rebirth?
Rebirth's like,
let's do the HLTB on that. Let's do the HLTB on that.
Okay, but
you can play.
What?
You can
play
16.
50. But okay.
There's no way you're getting through that game in 50. There's no way.
70. I think I can do it in 70. To be fair, I'm 80 hours into Persona, and I am...
Don't you dare fucking compare Persona 5 Royal to these shit games. Okay, no, they're not shit, but just why turn them into 3 games? It was 1 game fucking 43 years ago. Why can you not just make a game? Why do you need so much money? Is Square Enix struggling that bad? Is that it?
I will say that,
is that it?
That part is gonna kill. I mean, so here's the thing. I have seen people praise that, like, they have expanded on some of the emotional arcs and supporting content around the characters, which I like. They've obviously reworked combat, so it may take like longer to do boss.
Okay, wait. So you're telling me one of the most influential, important games of all time, Final Fantasy VII, is not good enough It doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up today. It's basically what you're saying.
It's a reimagining for the modern age. That's it. Just to bring in some new, like, imagine
But
someone.
why three of them? But why three of them? Why make them 400 hours long each? It's a blatant cash grab. And it's all. Speaking of garbage on real games. Speaking of garbage on real games, you'll see. You're playing on PC, right?
Yeah, I think also.
Yeah, have fun.
Expanding on the environments, like people, I think the artists and the world designers get to have fun of like, okay, if we were to design the city today,
It's probably all procedural, bro.
Okay, yeah, but the scale and the spectacle, like, hey, if we had the opportunity to rebuild this setting on modern hardware, which also the file sizes are truly something out of this world.
Unreal packaging for you.
Let me. Yeah, I was looking at Remake. I was like, oh, Remake's 100 gigs. I was like, it's pretty.
How big's Rebirth? 250?
160.
Oh,
it's not bad.
Yeah, that's a high level throw from you. Especially after complaining that Persona 5 is this and that, I like it, but it's so long.
I wasn't
There's no
to
way.
be fair, I have no complaints about the length of Persona 5.
No, but you're having struggles with motivation, right? Playing because it's just so long, and then you go in and buy, essentially buy yourself into a 500-hour experience.
I don't want
with
the
third
audience
game
to get it twisted. Okay, there was no struggle and motivation. I was loving the game. I took a break.
Okay.
I came back. I'm continuing to love it. I stopped for my fans. Okay. Now that I'm a content creator, I feel the pressure of making sure, because like this is just what I do on the side. I got full-time job. I got obligations to friends and family.
Are we using real names here or no? For you. We don't have to. I don't care.
I
we
don't know.
have to.
I don't know if I've been doxxed at this point. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have like my full college art demo reel on this channel with my full name, so it's like it's kind of chill, but we don't need to draw too much attention to it. I was just like, okay, let me get it out of my system. Like, let me just speed run a bunch of short games. So I just did that a little bit because I was able to beat 10 games that are like 1 to 5 hours over like a 3-month period in the same time that it took me to beat 2 fucking palaces in Persona. Which I'm on the. I've sent out the calling card for the Casino Palace, or I'm about to. So I'm
great, perfect.
Yeah, we're getting close. And I think after that I'll be in uncharted territories for you because P5R.
I had the last palace. Yeah, I haven't played it. Yeah. People say it's one of the best parts of the game. I don't want no spoiler for that stuff. By the way, no, I don't. Just miss me with that.
I won't tell you. I'm really curious. I feel like afterwards I'll have to look up what the differences
original ending was.
Yeah, because I mean that's also crazy. I saw I'm happy I bought the version package that I did. I don't even know if you can buy the original without Royal anymore, but I saw people saying like, why would you even buy these games at launch? Like, why would you not just wait and get the better like?
Because you want to play them.
Yeah.
What is that question?
But it almost feels like it's like if you're gonna change the game and rework it so drastically, such that the ending changes, the gameplay changes.
But they do that every time though, and then it's expected. They did it with Persona 4 Golden. They probably did it with Persona 3. I wasn't a fan back then. But that's just normal.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know how I feel anyways about the game length. I did.
So you have a problem with them reworking a little bit of the game and adding more meaningful like extra 20-30 hours of content, but you don't have a problem with them remaking a fucking 40-year-old game, splitting it into 3 parts, making them 400 hours long each. You don't have a problem with that. You don't have a problem with that milking of content and money. Like you don't have a problem with that at all.
How far apart was the release of
Persona
5 and Persona 5 Royal?
Wasn't it like 2 years? I just pulled that out of my ass. I have no idea. Okay. Persona 5 was 2017. Or the English launch or West launch.
Oh my god.
It was 2016 for Japan.
3 years later. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's like weird. That's like I'm not gonna speak too much more on this. I don't know what the process is of making those games, or like what it looks like. It gives me like early access vibe, like like this is the game, we wrapped it up how we could, but like it's not our full vision, so we hope you'll buy it again.
Persona 4 came out in 2008 and Persona 4 Golden came out in 2012.
Oh really? I I thought these were supposed to be like remakes. Okay.
They're remaking Persona 4 Golden, by the way. So you need to get on that. Stop playing fucking Final Fantasy, bro. Nobody gives a shit. Okay, back to the Final Fantasy point. This is why I'm frustrated with this.
Okay, go on. Okay, I've never played
Final Fantasy. More people need to play Final Fantasy 16. That's all. That's all. That's my only point.
I wish it's like such a center point though of the franchise. Like it's most people's favorite. I feel like a cultural obligation. Like I don't want to be a fraud. Like I have been playing a little bit more JRPGs. I want to get myself exposed to the space. I want to have like benchmarks to compare to and get myself like a bit of, get my bearings in the space.
Let's move on because I don't I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. Like you have to play the classics. You already know I don't agree with this. So let's just move on. Yeah, because if we get started on that, we'll be here for another fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll save that for another one.
Yeah.
What else?
That's a good topic. That's actually a good topic. I would love to go deep on.
I'll note that. For a future episode. I mean, what are we at? Should we
SGF? You want to talk about SGF real quick?
Yeah, sure. We're at 35 minutes. Like we could maybe do one more quick topic.
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay. I thought
we also have the GTA 6 stuff. We have to talk about the GTA 6. We can extend it. Jeez.
Okay, dude. Yeah, GTA 6 price hike.
No, SGF. Let's do SGF first.
Yeah. What did you think? What are your highlights?
Keep the viewers waiting for the GTA 6. GTA 6 price talks, guys. Yeah. Wait. Stick around. Hey, cue the sponsor.
Yeah, we got no sponsor yet.
Brutal, bro.
Fattyhacker.
You should have just made that up. You should just fucking manscaped or something.
They'll come after us.
No, I mean, free advertisement. There's no way they come after you for that, bro.
For falsely saying that we're associated with their brand?
No. We're not saying we're associated. We just say like use Manscaped.
Oh, like we love it.
Use daily code. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
We don't have to say anything.
True.
Anyways, I personally just want to talk about my most anticipated SGF game by far, by the way, is Star Wars Zero Company. I can't wait for this video game, dude. I have been waiting since 2016 for a game to come out that matches the level that XCOM 2 did, and this might be it.
Wait, is this
Firaxis
like
themselves. No! Oh no! No!
The one that
No!
It looks like a phone game, right?
Are you serious right now?
I'm trolling a bit. I'm pulling it up. I to be honest, I do not play these types of games often.
Anyways, this is for the turn-based strategy sickos out there. Okay.
Ooh,
so you can sit this one out. You fucking idiot. You dumbass idiot who don't play strategy games.
If you watched my nostalgia tier list, you'd know I put Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon very high.
I don't play those games. Those are not real turn-based tactics games.
What?
Okay. Go play FF Tactics, by the way, on Steam sale, if you want to go play that.
That's on my list, yeah.
So you should be playing those. Those are anyways.
Keep it going.
Yeah. I have been waiting since XCOM 2. Firaxis themselves. I was hyped for Midnight Suns, and I love Midnight Suns, but it's just something else. It's a side piece. It's a side quest. It's a little appetizer. It's not XCOM 2. It's not XCOM Enemy Unknown. This, with the milieu of Star Wars, dude, this could be it, man. And when I feel like they wouldn't get an SGF on the Keeley show, they wouldn't get a slot if they weren't serious. Like because you know that these turn-based tactics sickos, they will tear you apart. Like there's been so many games that have just been fucking torn apart. Gears Tactics was pretty good, I will say that. Phoenix Point, I give or take, but I feel like this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be a hit, and it's $50. That's already setting expectations at a certain level. Oh, I can't wait for this fucking game, man.
I like the price point.
Can't wait for this game. I love
80
that.
80 Canadian, but you know.
Yeah, 80 Canadian is like, who even knows how much that is? That might be like 400 USD, or it might be like 2 USD. Like who even knows, man?
Closer to
Can you use freedom units, please? Next time you talk to me.
All right, well,
Happy July 4th, by the way. It was recorded on July 4th.
you got
Happy
yours out of the way.
Independence Day.
You want to
To the
guess
greatest
my?
to the greatest country in the world.
Do you want to guess my number one most anticipated?
Yeah, let's just go down. I have a top 3. You have the top 3? Let's just keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
Guess your favorite.
Yeah, number one.
I mean, is it Persona 6?
Stellar Blade Blood Rain.
Okay, dude, can you stop trolling? Can you, are you actually for real? Because it did look great. It did actually look great.
It did actually look cool.
I bet the game's not gonna look that good. By the way, they're gonna do the D-res 100%. But
number 2.
It looks great.
Pal World 1.0.
I don't know if you're being real or not.
And okay, I'll give you a real one.
Absolute troll segment, bro. I thought this was a serious show.
Underwhelming to you, but I'm putting my faith just because Shadow of the Colossus, one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, okay,
Gen
yeah,
Atlas,
that's fair.
I know it looked a little janky. It looked a little undercooked. Yeah. I'm hoping it's like an early teaser, and in 3 years we get like a
Unreal Engine 5 game. By the way. I could whip that up. Give me 2 months. I could whip that up. Give me 2 months. Give me 2 months. No job. I'm whipping that up. Fuck it. Oh yeah, with the new MCP, it's so easy. It's so easy.
You could just show it a video, and it like what, dude? Take in now. You could just film yourself moving and directly upload the video, and it does animation for you.
Bro, nasty.
Just give it a teaser trailer and be like, remake this game for me. No mistakes.
Nasty
Make it an
work.
indie millionaire hit.
Nasty work.
And then we're gonna wrap in a minute here, but I gotta say one of my favorite moments from the whole SGF was when they brought Snoop Dogg up.
No, stop. And then Tupac from the dead.
But when Snoop Dogg goes, yeah, man, I've been playing Sega for so. He like thought Sega was a game.
Like, yeah, right, man.
Okay,
but just real quick. My other 2 were God of War Laffy. We don't need to talk about it, but super excited about it. It looks great. The soundtrack has me super hyped. The composer did like a little breakdown of all the little notes and the cues from the original soundtrack. Yeah. Incredible work. People are annoyed by the cube. Get a life. Also annoyed by other things that we won't get into. Get a life. Touch grass. Get outside. See the sun.
Real.
Third most anticipated Fable. Actually, Fable is probably my actual like non-troll most excited one. Fable looks incredible. I cannot wait for this video game, dude. I hope it's like 400 hours long. I might be more excited for Fable than GTA 6, which brings us on to.
Yeah, that's crazy. I still feel like it's weird because Fable falls into my favorite thing. Like I bias towards fantasy RPG over other settings massively, like to the point where I like Skyrim more than Fallout, like even if Fallout makes
stop. Okay, we don't need to get into this.
I'm sorry. And like even Cyberpunk.
But you like Starfield more than all of those, right?
I haven't played Starfield, sorry. And like Cyberpunk to Witcher, like even though I'm like, oh, Cyberpunk can be like more polished and better quality of this and this and better designs and whatever, like everything is like pushed more, I may still like give the edge to the Witcher style thing just because I like the player fantasy more. I just like find it more cool. And that doesn't subtract from the quality. I enjoy them both. I don't even remember what point I was on. Anyways, GTA.
GTA 6, brother. GTA 6.
Yeah, that's gonna be like 150 Canadian. But I think it's fair. I think
deserved.
I think it's kind of crazy and unsustainable that video games have been the same price for my
100%.
whole life, basically.
Whole life,
despite the production.
Bro, you're telling me Super Mario Bros. 3 costs the same as GTA 5? Get out of my face, man. Just get out of my face. I'm sorry. No offense.
I mean, I take both stances because I also don't like the trend that games are getting bigger and more expensive when I don't think they need to be. But GTA 6 is kind of an exception. Like, I think it's silly when you have open world games that are clearly 30% of the game is like padded fetch quests, nonsense. Like, I'm in favor of games in general becoming like tighter, more compact experiences. And I feel like Expedition 33 is the perfect example of like, this gave me everything I wanted. The world felt like it was a good size. The combat felt great. The art felt great. The story
No,
felt
but no,
great.
okay, I don't agree with that, because are you telling me you wouldn't take a AAA pass on Expedition 33? You're saying it wouldn't benefit from that?
I am saying that. I feel like that was, to me, a perfect package. Like, when I played that game, I did not come away saying, I wish it was 3 times as long. I just came away going, I loved it, and I would play 10 more of those. I genuinely feel that way, because I didn't feel like 1 minute of that or one aspect of that was added to fill time, fill space, add gigs on my drive. I felt like every single.
I think we're conflating different things. I think you're conflating AAA with filler content, which is it's closely related. Don't get me wrong, but I do think there are aspects of AAA development that Expedition 30 could have benefited from. For example, the animations, the facial animations, the movement animations, the animations, just the traversal, the level design.
Okay, I won't disagree with.
It could have taken.
Yeah.
Like, I never felt like this is the perfect achievement, or this is the perfect like actualization of the vision of Expedition 33. It definitely felt like
the combat.
It's an indie game. I'm super impressed.
Stunning.
The combat's good. But there were definitely parts. I mean, that's no spoilers for future topics, but it is definitely one of my favorite games of 2025.
I mean, when I was jumping around doing or walking around doing jumping puzzles, I was like, yeah, this is
super weird.
Template
super weird.
Person UE5.
Super weird, yeah.
But I feel like, though, that's a thing where I don't care. Like, I would, if it takes them another like year and the game is $10 more, it's like, to me, it's not improving the game. The core
just to be clear, I'm not advocating for it deserved a AAA pass. I'm just saying these are the like gives, like, you know, these pros and cons of what they're trying to do, and both can exist. It's just sad that AAA is moving in the wrong direction of that filler type of situation and not rightly utilizing the resources they do have. Focus on quality and not quantity. But anyways,
I think we're gonna have to cut it there. We can continue because I feel like there's more to be said on that. It's a fun discussion. The price of games. I feel like GTA 6 also in and of itself could be worthy of like another 20 minutes. But that was a fun, good first ep. Hopefully we'll be looking back with nostalgia.
Yeah, we're probably gonna say this is our best episode, and it was all downhill from here. That's probably what it's gonna be. Also, non-zero chances this is the one and only episode we do.
What are we thinking? Weekly, monthly?
Let's not commit me to anything right now. Definitely not weekly, that's for sure. Definitely not weekly is what I can commit to.
Okay.
And then we could go from
maybe we
bi-weekly. I'm thinking bi-weekly maybe.
We shoot one live, like Fatty on the field, like just getting out there, you know.
I don't know. I don't know what that. What do you mean by feel? Like an actual feel?
Like, or you know how they're like, I'm sending out to my correspondent on the field, like like reporter style.
Like what? Like that's a segue? Like that's a segue in the podcast? Like we throw it back to someone or something? Or what are you talking about?
You know what? It's not translating right now, I don't think. I'm gonna take that one back, cook out that idea a little bit more.
Yeah, we gotta wrap for the next episode.
We're out. We're out. All right, GG guys, make sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.
See ya.